What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Dr. Stone Season 4, Episode 31. Last time, what the fuck? Last time, we had, I don't remember exactly what we had, but I'm pretty sure I think we kind of fast-tracked a bunch of stuff last time, right? We, like, got all the last of the materials, and we found out that the dogs had built a little wall. By the dogs, I mean the animals. One dog, one pig, whatever. They built a wall to protect humanity, and that was really nice. But I think we're like actually at rocket building now. Like I think this episode is going to be legit rocket building, and I'm looking forward to it. So make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I have a Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos, and go check out my Naruto reactions. They're great. They're on the channel. We're, you know, towards the end-ish of the Chunin exams, although, I mean, it's hard to tell how long that is going to go, but we're going into the final round soon, so check those out. But anyway, let's jump into this. Dr. Stone, Season 4, Episode 31.
We actually pulled it off.
Ooh.
Our own hydropower plant.
Cool.
This thing's making electricity for us?
And that's exactly why we're about to revive a crap ton of fresh workers.
All right, here we go. Aww.
Enjoy some maguro sushi.
Eating's great. Probably seen me on television, but hold your applause.
I always forget he
A
was
lot's happened
partially
since you
famous on
returned to
TV.
Stone. Allow me to fill you in. And now, we plan to blast off into space to stop him before he tries to launch another nefarious attack. But
Guess it tracks that they all look super duper dazed.
We just massively
That's a lot of
increased our population,
shocking things
so
to
we
say.
need a way to get I want entertainment media!
Oh my god, are we gonna spend an episode making TV shows or something? You know, or plays. We already kind of did that at the start of one of the seasons, although I'm not 100% sure if it was canon or not. I think it was in the Ryusui OVA. Unknown known.
The more people there are in a group, the harder it is to maintain order. Conflicting interests are inevitable.
Dunbar's
We need
number or
unity.
whatever it was.
And
Without a source of joy, life can be unbearable.
I mean, this is
I
why
felt trapped and frustrated.
Dr. Stone
Video
exists.
games were
It teaches
my
you
escape.
through entertainment.
whoever controls the media controls the whole world.
Jesus.
The old world had television, then the internet.
He's such a rich
then
man.
A sea of streaming sites.
Oh, they made a TV?
Box, but I don't.
What?
Yeah, about that. Forgot we don't have TV stations in the Stone World.
Of
I don't
course.
buy it. Pretty sure you knew that the whole time
Yeah.
you were making it.
And we're not gonna use it to watch some sitcom.
then what did you have in mind?
What's the
We'll
launch?
see
What
when
is
our
this?
scheduled shipment arrives.
Oh my god, that is insane. Sao 9000. Right, like the HAL 9000? Aw.
You did
Smartphones?
real good work. It has 129 memory core units,
Damn, that looks
512
crazy.
kilobits of memory, and a 16 kilobit bank.
That means it's basically a Nintendo NES.
That's a cute way to relate to it, I feel like. This is like the power of an
Programs
NES.
for it can
So that's a video game, not just some holy paper?
From where I'm standing, it's a lame piece of paper.
That's
ready.
cute. Alright, let's see what happens. Whoa. Falling stone, push start. Oh, he just made Tetris.
I can crank out a ton of these games in no time flat.
That's cool.
Of course I wasn't wrong.
Pac-Man, nice. Oh yeah, the bouncy brick game. Was that Space Invaders or Asteroids? They playing chess again?
Lose. It's a good program.
Okay, so they were testing out
The
the
AI is solid.
they were testing out the
It's
chess
already
AI.
managed
Cool.
to surpass my human limit.
Move. The AI's obvious best option was to attack with its queen. But it was a trap set
Isn't that
by
a king?
Kasparov. After that, it moved just a single pawn.
That's when people realized that the computer
It seemed like a bad move at first.
knew what was
It
happening.
was genius.
It wouldn't settle for anything less than the forbidden power of Y-Man's petrification device!
I want to go back to that chess match between those two. Because I couldn't get a state of the board, but I didn't think it was checkmate. I thought it was a
Trying to keep the
stalemate.
Medusa
But we'll
minty
see.
fresh.
That wouldn't work from this distance.
What the fuck? Oh, this music!
I don't know if that was a good sound.
Right?
This music is
We should check and
awesome.
See if something weird's going
Sounds like
on.
it's a ReZero song
Where's
or
the key?
something.
What the hell, man? Nobody said anything.
What the fuck?
Damn, Medusa fired up all on its own.
What the fuck? Can it be remotely activated? What?
We're too late. Y-Man must have launched a new attack.
Suddenly it's going from bad to worse.
Oh, well, surely it's not going to do the whole
him.
planet, right?
We're finished.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's awful.
Think we're far enough?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Bigger the range.
At the pace it's moving, I'd say that beam should roughly have a 20-meter radius.
Yeah, they just instinctively, by seeing the speed, they know. Oh my gosh. Okay. Put them back together.
That was Aries gay.
That was Aries gay.
I could have sworn my hair was longer.
He lost some piece of his hair. Is it something about the conditions it was in that like forcibly activated it? Or was it like
Lucky
remotely
for us, we
activated?
have a couple of witnesses.
This is precisely what happened in the order it happened.
Good,
without
thank you,
any
Gen.
speculation or analysis.
Good, Gen.
Breaking glass, a click, then a flash.
Click.
Here's the real mystery. No one spoke to or laid a hand on it. Not a living soul was
This is
near
like a
the
locked
safe or
room
device
mystery.
when it was activated.
But how could the darn thing go off on its own?
This is really
That
cool.
attack's gotta be Y-Man's doing.
Radio waves, potentially?
If he could do that, he would have pulled the trigger a long time ago.
He was totes playing nice.
So our only real option is to go up there and attack him right away.
Is it really? I'd like a second opinion. Yet again, she's on Team Jump to Action.
Where can we find Y-Man? On the vast expanse of that grand lunar world.
Yeah, I didn't think about how big the moon is.
Couldn't we get a one and then track him down once we're up there?
The moon's diameter is actually more than a quarter the size of Earth.
Yeah,
It's bigger than I thought.
I wasn't thinking about that, but
Somehow
that's
up in
true.
the sky it looks a whole lot smaller. I always thought it was around the size of the Ishigami Village Lake.
Oh wow.
Things have changed.
We'll remove the battery until we're ready to use it.
That's wise. It's like taking the bullets out of the gun. Keep your gun unloaded.
Listen, Senku, you may already be aware.
Uki is
but
a spy.
Someone could have set that in motion before it arrived.
Yeah.
That sounds cray. Yowza!
That sounds great.
Someone, hey Medusa, drew 20 meters in 3 months.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Straight
I
up
didn't even think about
supervillain
that.
Territory. Scandal.
I'm just saying that it would be physically possible to do.
He's right.
And it
Until we have a
seems
solid
the
lead on what
Occam's
happened
razor.
today.
Maybe someone did it
Place the Medusa
accidentally.
under strict surveillance, somewhere no one can lay a finger on it.
Do I even want to know?
That got a whole lot more interesting, I feel like. Finding out about
Malmonite from
like
the
having that
Kagoshima
mystery.
mines.
I feel like that's the most interesting thing that's happened in a while in
I'm
the show.
overjoyed. What is it, exactly? I don't think I've ever heard of any of that stuff. Except, isn't arsenic a poison?
It's all poison.
You realize how evil that sounds?
Nice. We We got a TV camera, nice. So they're all gonna be able to watch the launch on TV, right? Medusa.
Security cameras?
Yep. It may not be able to record, but it'll help us keep watch.
Okay, cool.
Hello, American viewers. Please stay tuned for our live baseball game broadcast. It will be between Japan and the United States.
Cool. Give me a whole, like, OVA of this baseball episode. Oh my god. He seems like it's gonna be a killer picture. Oh yeah, of course, it's so wobbly. Nice. Oh, he hit it. Oh my god, he got a home run off that? Nice hit, random USA guy. Or is that like a legit baseball player that they woke up? Oh, it's like a craft show. Is that magma? Dragon TV.
The camera isn't only for entertaining the masses, you know.
I'm guessing surveillance.
Is it Dragon
That's
TV?
for something else. A mission that's
'Cause
10
he's
billion
Ryusui?
times more important.
Ryu means dragon, right?
We'll scope it out from space, all while sending the live footage back here to Earth. That'll give it from right here in the stone world.
You're making a
We're
satellite?
launching a man-made satellite.
That's crazy. Ah, awesome. Damn, what a cool episode. I really liked that you know, that sort of twist of like the thing going off and we don't know why, because it immediately adds more intrigue. I mean, we're coming towards the end of the show. I was kind of, you know, anticipating them just you know, not giving us any huge surprises until maybe we get on to the moon. But getting a scene like that makes it so much scarier, you know? Like we're now sitting here questioning why did that happen? Did it happen because there's some sort of traitor? Did it happen because of like something we don't know about the Medusa? Did it happen because Y-Man's being aggressive somehow? You know, like there's a lot of potential in play there. It took me until Chelsea said it, embarrassingly, for me to even think that someone could have just been like, do 1,000 meters in 3 months or whatever. It just makes me think, like, you know, what if it was just done accidentally? Like, what if someone was just like, we can just flash back and someone was just like looking at the Medusa and being like, hang on, so how does this work? You just say like 20 meters in 2 months and then it works or whatever, and then they're like, don't do that, and then they were like, oh shit, sorry, and they put it down, and then you know, like some bullshit like that. But I don't know, you know, because this Medusa that we have, let me try to remind myself, the Medusa that we have was a Medusa that we had, it was a new Medusa that we found. It wasn't one of the ones from the, that rained from the sky. It was, I forgot exactly which Medusa this one was, but it was a battery we made. But what I'm trying to like track down is like, could it be possible that like the Medusa had been given that order from someone else a long time ago, and then when the battery died out or whatever, that timer like paused, and then we put the battery back in and the timer ticked down again. So it's like maybe there was only like you know, a few months left on the timer or whatever when we put it back in. So someone said do this in 2 years before we even had our hands on the Medusa. I don't know, man. But yeah, whatever it was, I mean, they said like they heard a sound and then a click and then the shattering of glass. Like that was interesting, right? Because well, no, hang on, wasn't it a sound, then the shattering of glass, then a click? Like, why did the glass shatter before the Medusa activated? Like, I imagine the click was the Medusa activating, doing something to activate or something. but the glass shattered first, and there was a sound before that as well. So I don't know what it could be, you know? Unless there's like what if Y-Man has like nanobots that like, that was them like piercing through the glass? Like, I don't know, dude. I have no idea. But it's really cool regardless. Oh, I wanted to go back to the chess match and see when they were doing the chess match with each other, and then it had like the end of the game. Yeah, this end of the game. That's not a checkmate, right? Good. These are pawns. That's the king, and that's the fucking knight, right? So like, this blocks that, and you can't kill that because the king is defending it, right? So I get how the king doesn't have a legal move, because the king can't move here because that's got that and that. So the king doesn't have a legal move. Isn't this just a stalemate? This isn't checkmate, right? This is just a tie. So is that, am I missing something, or is this like a miss? Like is this a mistake in the anime? That they treated a stalemate as if it was a checkmate. Like, were they actually supposed to be talking about how like, oh look, a computer's good enough to stalemate a game? Because like, stalemating a game is bad. I know, because at some point when I was in high school, I knew a bit about chess. But I thought I knew more about chess than I did. Like, I was basically, you know, I understood the basic rules of chess, like how all the pieces move, right? That was pretty much what I understood about chess. And the people around me at the time, like, they knew less than that. So to them, I looked like a chess genius. So I felt like I'm actually quite good at chess. And so I joined a chess club at my school for like a very short amount of time. I think it was like, I was there for like 1 or 2 weeks. I think it was like in a trial period. You got to try out the club or whatever. But so I tried the chess club, man, like I went into the club and I barely have a memory of it. But I remember like playing it. And surprisingly, I was like, I was hugely advantaged. I was like, it was towards the end of the game, I was up on pieces by quite a lot. And then but I didn't know how to end a game, really. I didn't know how to checkmate someone. So I was just like constantly like moving the pieces to try to get them, and then I got them into a place where there's no legal moves, and they were like, all right, that's a tie. And I was like, what do you mean that's a tie? Like, you can't move, I must win. Like, in my head, that was all that made sense. I was like, well, obviously if I trap your king, you have to move into my space and I win, right? Like, that was, to me, logically, that was what made sense, right? Like, if you have the king, you have to you have to defend the king. So like, if I trap the king in a little corner where they have to move to a place that will kill them, then their next move has to be moving to a place where they kill them, and then I kill them, right? In my head, that was how it would work. But that's not how chess works. In chess, you have to checkmate them, which means you have to be like, you have to be about to kill them this turn, and they don't have anywhere that they can go to defend there, right? Checkmate. I'm explaining the rules of chess to you. You probably know the rules of chess. But you can't just trap them so that they would kill themselves next turn. You have to on this turn, you have to always leave a move open for them or kill them on this turn. And so like, because of that, like I was like, that can't be the case. And then they called over a judge or whatever, and the judge was like, yep, that's a stalemate. I was like, what's happening? And so like, that blew my mind. I was I was shocked about that and kind of bitter about that for a while. I was like, I can't believe that's how chess works. That's so stupid. As I grew up, I was like, oh, okay, I see. It's like, it's part of the game, you know? Like that's, it's, like, it actually, it takes more skill to do that. And like the idea of trying to stall out for a checkmate, for a stalemate, and like, if you're disadvantaged in the game, you could always win if you can make the opponent flub and force a stalemate. So like, I do think it's a decent idea, you know? But yeah, like it just didn't make sense to me, you know? Yeah, so all that to say, I understand that a stalemate can feel like a win, but it feels like you should have won there. But like, it's interesting that in this episode that was what had happened there. Yeah, interesting. But I liked this episode, man. I'm really excited to see more. We're getting closer and closer to the end of this show. We actually didn't build any of the rocket today. I thought we were going to be building the rocket today, and we didn't. But we built a lot of stuff that will be useful for the rocket. But anyway, that was Dr. Stone, Season 4, Episode 31. Support the video, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.